You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my conviction.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. They've nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to...
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's...
You're talking about Winchester.
That's right. The Hawkins' old caretaker. Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You...
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Night falls quickly.
I'll go with you.
أخليه يروح معي ولا لا؟ والله محتارة. خلني يمكن أعرف منه أشياء.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
هذا وش؟ أكيد في شيء استكشفه. اوكي.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place. Sturdy and well sharpened.
هذا وانطس. طب هذا وشو؟ اوكي. هاي تعال معي طيب.
Poor kid. Poor kid.
Okay.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place
Is the caretaker still around? Evidence here suggests he...
It's surprising indeed. Let's...
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins'
Strange idea. I imagine...
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the man.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary?
بسم الله. ما ادري احس اني خفت. شوف هنا.
I'll have to find another entrance.
اوكي بس اشوف. ما ادري احس بدها تخوفني. هنا هذا. اوكي.
This entrance is still in use.
الله يقلعك.
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa. You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe, and let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you? If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Oh yeah.
What now?
عطني مفتاح ما بيسولف معي.
Pierce, shall we enter?
بسلم عليك والله.
What?
You have a moment.
What now?
Nothing.
Stop wasting.
بدك تسولف معك.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Hawkins Mansion. حماس.
Follow me. I know the place.
يا ريتني ما جبته.
Who left this light on?
أيوة. اوكي. يشبهني ما ادري هذا تشارلز احس يشبهني. اوكي سارة ولدي. اوه اوكي. strength. وش اللي أقوي؟ اوكي، حسيت اني احتاجها أكثر. طيب ليش سكيلز؟ طيب اوكي. Okay, let's go. Okay.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me? What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
معصب عالزلة.
The boy was probably here, smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched?
صد نفسها.
Something happened at this table. An argument?
Yeah.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
حبيبي المحقق يحقق.
Sarah Hawkins painted herself with her son, Simon, ready to go somewhere.
Without Charles.
Without Charles. Let's see if I can find something the cops missed. They had a fight.
الله
Why?
يقرأك. دايما رجع النفسيات.
Did it stop at the time of the fire? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Oh my god. خلاص اطلع يعني ولا؟
Did someone escape the fire? The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
كلهم هنا.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident.
احترمت قتل.
This was a fight.
متعلق مخي.
Someone fell here. A
شكله
desperate
تشارلز اللي
attempt to flee.
شكله تشارلز اللي احترق. أنا غبي.
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was... I suspect a crime of passion.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
أبي الكيس. طويل ما بقرأ. بسم الله.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
شوف كم وصلت الميديسن. اوكي قربت.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person.
والله إنك ذكي.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
اوكي سديت نفسي ما عاد عندي فضول.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818. Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
أحس واحد منهم عايش ولا أتوقع هي سارة هوكينج.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century. "20,000 Leagues Under the Sea." Another story about the mysteries of the deep. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
أوه جيت هنا. interesting. يما وش ذا؟ بيتهيألي ولا ايش؟ يخوف.
What will her room reveal about her?
يخوف ربي.
Perfect.
آلية التجسس. What? هذا تشارلز.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
حبيبي هذا كله انت مو شايف. محققين غريبين أطوار.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
ايش كاتب؟ اوكي.
Locked.
Thank you. هذا
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
من جد شي غريب. ما استفدت ولا شي الصراحة.
Bradley? Is that you?
What the fuck, man? Don't do this to me. بسم الله.
Is anyone there?
Is that me?
You! Stop! Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see it. I just heard some noise.
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw him. He can't be far. This door is blocked from the outside.
دور دور لا يروح.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier. Where did he go? They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips. It looks like an old seaway map.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here?
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
Yeah.
I wonder who the
I don't
man
see
with the
anyone.
glasses is in the photograph.
كنت بركز.
Probably another friend of Hawkins. As if the bookcase has been moved several times. As if the bookcase has been moved several times. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor.
في شي ورا هذا، أنا متأكدة 1,000,000%.
This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism. Damnation. I can't budge these gears. I need a tool.
أوكي.
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
دقيقة. أحس لو أشوف الخريطة يمكن هو محدد على مكان. توقعاتي ذي.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
شوف. هذا شو يدريني؟
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. Seems like this came from a log. There must be a link with the Seaway map. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
طيب.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
ماني فاهم الله يسعدك. اوكي.
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
اوكي.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
حبيبي أنا ما دقيقة.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
كي اسحب على راسي صدع. هذا كون راح. شو هالمكان؟ وين راح هذاك؟ أنا جبتك عشان تساعدني.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer? They seem happy, but Charles is already looking off into the future. His marriage just a stop along the way. This door is blocked from the outside.
ايه لما هو نزل من هنا. طب هذا قنطس. وهذا هو. ليش
Have you
هذا
seen the
مرة؟
old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater's shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
احلف هذا اللي عندك.
Charles Hawkins was a sort of traveler, right?
More like an adventurer, I guess. He left for months, exploring remote places and abandoned temples.
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship...
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
دقيقة. maybe هنا. يا oh my
Looks like it
god.
worked.
والله اني ذكية.
Well done, Pierce.
Give me the credit. Okay.